How is the market going to react when FTX starts dumping its Bitcoin, Solana, and other crypto? Because it is coming. So if you look at this headline news, they got the official okay from the judge to start selling off assets and to basically gather cash. So they decided the best way to repay creditors is with cash, not with crypto, for whatever reason. I would think just giving people back their crypto makes more sense, but no, they want to convert it and they don't want to deal with volatility. So that's exactly what happened. So they got the okay. Now, there is a stipulation. Right now, FTX holds about $2 billion worth of crypto. $2 billion. But they can only sell 100 million per week. That's what they're approved for. Now, it could go up to 200 million if all the parties, there's like a few parties that I guess dictate whether this is a good idea or not, or I don't know who they represent. They're supposed to represent the people and the creditors. But if they agree, this could be bumped up to 200 million per week. But as of right now, it's 100 million per week. Now, 100 million is a lot. I don't know if they're going to sell OTC. I have a feeling they're not. They hold 1.1 billion, yes, with a B, of Solana. They also hold 600 million worth of Bitcoin and about 200 million of Ethereum and about 100 and something of XRP, and then it goes down from there, right? So majority is in Solana. But here's the good news. So the orange that you see is actually what's liquid and what's not staked. Okay, so even though FTX holds $1.1 billion worth of Solana, which equates to 16% of the entire circulating supply of Solana, most of it is locked in. So here's a good breakdown. So as of right now, the Solana Foundation is getting about 645,000 Solana per month. Okay, that's roughly about 9.2 million right now. And this will continue until 2028. Okay, so that means there will be at least $9.2 million worth of Solana sold every single month, right? Which, if you think about it, isn't a whole lot in the grand scheme of things, because Solana's market cap is in the billions. So if FTX is selling, about $10 million per month, I don't think the market's even going to notice, really. But the thing is, when we get to about March of 2021, there's a huge unlock. Okay, March and May. So you could see about 7.5 million worth of SOL and then 61,000, right? That's 133 million. And at that time, if Solana is higher, it could be more than that. So, there's still a lot that's locked in, right? So there's a lot that has not unlocked. So that's the good thing, that even though they are going to sell off SOL, right now it seems like it's going to be very little. And the market should be able to just take it. Should just eat it up, because it's just not that much, right? But it kind of sucks. I don't know why they decided that they have to sell it off. Why not just give it back 1-to-1, right? Or something close to 1-to-1. People that lost their Bitcoin or Solana, just give it back to them rather than needing to sell it off. I don't know, okay? But there are a lot of people that are defending SOL. A lot of people defending SOL on X. They're saying, don't worry about the FTX thing, because much of it is locked in. They're not going to be able to sell it anyways. But it makes you wonder, was FTX the only reason for Solana's climb in 2021? They hold 16% of the circulating supply. So it makes you wonder, had FTX not bought any Solana in 2021, would they still be in the same position they are today? I don't know. I don't know. It did. It just came out of nowhere in 2021. That's for sure. Coinbase says SEC is costing the U.S. millions of jobs and pushing opportunities offshore. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Not only is it hurting the smaller guys in the U.S., right? It's also driving opportunities offshore to other countries that we should be able to retain in this country. A lot of jobs, a lot of innovation is being driven outwards. And that's not a good thing, right? And this is all due to the SEC basically not, or I should say Gary Gensler just, in a power grab situation where he's just declaring everything as security and whatever he says goes, right? And others are powerless to fight him right now. That's the bottom line. That's the bottom line. I was going to show this clip, but, I don't need to. You guys could guess what Gary says. He always says the same thing. Vitalik's been busy. I just saw him in token 2049, but now he went to permissionless, they're around the same. I don't know which one came first. But basically, Vitalik's making a lot of moves, talking about the future of Ethereum, okay, which is very, very bright. And I just mentioned about Ethereum ETFs too. That's coming. There's no good reason to deny Ethereum ETFs, since it's considered a commodity too. But we'll see. But besides, derivative products, Ethereum still trying to figure out how to scale. They're working towards that, right? But more and more and more people are paying attention because they're realizing that everything is EVM compatible. Everything is ERC standard, right? And all these layer 2s are only making it stronger. Pantera argues that layer 2 solutions like Arbitrum is driving Ethereum's growth, right? So even though you have sort of competition like Arbitrum and Optimism and Base, they are all they're their own layers, right? Their own chains. But what they're really doing is making Ethereum's ecosystem stronger because everything that comes aboard are EVM compatible, still using Ethereum's virtual machine, still using the same code base. And the same development tools, I should say. Not same code base, same development tools. So all these solutions are really just making Ethereum stronger, right? And that's why ETH supply keeps dropping like crazy, dropping even more so than Bitcoin on exchanges. Polygon also published this. They are getting ready to move to Polygon 2. So they have some PIPs, which is Polygon Improvement Protocols, right? That basically will airdrop and convert Matic tokens to Pol tokens, okay? And basically change the gas token and staking token for the new chain to use Pol instead of Matic. So that's basically what this means, right? So yeah, Polygon is just giving you guys a heads up. So pretty soon in the future, I don't know pretty soon, but in the future, it's going to be Pol tokens, not Matic tokens. And in case you're wondering why it's called Matic in the first place, because the chain used to be called Matic, and they renamed themselves to Polygon. So I've always thought that was a weird thing. But now it makes more sense.